successful for 67 years.
And I'm Sheila Corn, and I'm the current president of the Farmers Market. And the very first year we had a market, I was a member here. So Earl is on the original steering committee that started the whole idea of a farmers market. Harvey County had one that their extension helped set up, and he started going to that one because his farm is actually in Harvey County. And we went along because we sold just sweet corn in the beginning, and so we got used to selling at farmers markets too. And so when Earl and the original group met, we said we want in on this. So the original group was you and Bruce Schultz, and who else?
Harry Getz.
Harry Getz.
Miller.
David Miller was the representative from the Amish Mennonite community, and Bob Nyer was our extension agent then. And they sat down and put together the bylaws and the rules and regulations that got us registered as a not-for-profit corporation. And our first markets were down at the First National Bank parking garage underneath. It was dark. It was noisy. You might have people trying to pull through. You might have repossessed cars sitting in the middle of the farmer's market. And none of us newbies knew what to do. So we would get our tables all set up and then wait for Bruce to put out, Bruce and Earl to put out prices so we knew what prices we should put on our vegetables. When did you start doing farmers market stuff? I know you worked with your grandpa.
Oh, well, we had a roadside market 67 years ago.
60, that's how long you've been doing fruits and veggies?
Yeah, 73 years in the Army.
So he is the mastermind. You actually have a bachelor's from K-State?
Yeah.
So he's really the one that backs up all the information that we have, and he's been one of our leaders forever. So we're in the middle of market today, so we've got customers walking in. Come on up. We'll try to take care of you.
She's got all the money.
So I wrote it down. In '89, we got this building, which is our farmers market pavilion. It was donated by the Anges family, and they ran the businesses downtown, and so they donated this building to us in the city of Hutchinson. Before that, it was kind of like farmers market was a place you went and bargained, and when we moved to this building, it was like we were legitimate businesses. People treated us more with respect, and we got better prices for our produce, and we thought we were uptown, you know.
And on Wednesdays, before they built this, we'd go up on the Earl Polk parking lot.
That would be 30th and Plum.
Yeah. And
So
a day like this, everything's good down
I bet.
there.
So we've seen a lot of changes.
Tell us about how this was the first structure for...
This is the first structure for roadside markets in Canada.
Yeah, first permanent farmers market back in the 80s.
Because the Anges family, they went to the East Coast and West Coast to buy clothing for their stores. And they'd go to farmers markets. And they really, they knew we needed a permanent building. And they put it up.
Yeah. What?
We would be successful without this building.
No, I don't think we'd have stayed in operation. This is our 36th year that we've been doing markets. And Earl and I have done it all those years.
And your kids.
And our kids. In fact, Earl's kids still help. They'll take over this stand, and they come on Wednesdays and do folks' produce, as well as having their own business. But My kids, they're not so thrilled with helping out at mom, but the grandkids are helping out grandma, so we'll have some fun with it.
And they used to play here at the market when they were young too.
Yeah, my oldest and Earl's Sparkle are the same age, and we used to put them in the back of pickup trucks and let them play together, so it was fun.
In the late 80s, we had an inland hurricane come through.
Oh, Lord.
Brick tables over and the brick building over there, it even blew bricks off.
We sat here at the farmer's market watching them blow bricks off the building across the parking lots. It was enough that it would take a full carton of eggs and blow it off the table. And we sat here and watched it. We stayed outside. Luckily, we've gotten a little smarter and we've arranged for some sheltering now. If you can talk a bunch of stubborn Kansas farmers into going inside during a storm. But we progressed from just vegetables and baked goods to now we include some crafts and fine arts. So we diversified our market and we are to the point of every stall has a vendor now.
Do you want to introduce yourselves again and then tell us the hours and dates of the market?
Okay, I'm Sheila Corn. I'm the current president. This is Earl Polk. He was one of our founding fathers here, and we have the farmers market at 2nd and Washington in Hutchinson from 7:30 to 12:30 on Saturdays and from 10 to 1 on Wednesdays.
And it runs all the way to October. And it runs all the way to October.
And we go from the middle of May to the end of October, and then watch the news. We might be doing a winter market again.
Woo.
So